the very talented Lizzie Manfredi is here today. Do not let her fool you. She is very talented. She's a choir teacher, but her talents, so many students really, I want you to know, enjoy being in your choir. You have a great choir over at Bonham. I hope you know that. Do you feel that? I mean, I feel like y'all are extra special.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We love it, and it's, I mean, you can describe choir in a lot of words. Sometimes I say it's a rodeo, but with music, but it's a lot of fun. We love our kids. We have incredible kids.
I feel like lots of kids take choir over there at Bonham.
We have about 366.
Oh,
wow.
My goodness, Sheldon, I mean, that's big.
Yes.
I think that's big.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Well, recently we wanted to talk to Lizzie a little bit because y'all, what's the word? Nominate, I guess nominated, a nomination to perform at the Texas Music Educators Conference in San Antonio. I don't know if you knew that you and your choir were nominated. How did this all come about? Because y'all knocked it out of the park in San Antonio. I hope you know.
Thank you. So it's an application process.
Okay.
And how it works is you have to submit multiple years of recordings of your choir, and you have to also submit a program that basically says if our choir is allowed to come perform, this is what we would perform.
Okay.
So you submit and you put all of that towards a board, and they listen to your recordings and they review what your program looks like. And the first round is blind, as you said, and then after that they kind of look deeper into your program and they let you know if you've been chosen.
And let's talk about just the honor of being chosen, because I mean, getting to perform at TMEA like that, I mean, it's a really big deal, because I mean, it's the whole state of Texas, and they picked your choir. I mean, just talk about the honor. I mean, just in how that makes you feel that your choir was the one that was selected that got to perform like that.
You know, it's surreal, because you never think it's going to happen to you, because as an educator you go to TMEA for professional development opportunities, and you watch all these incredible choirs, and sometimes you sit there, especially at the beginning of your career, and you go, wow, it would be so cool if that were to happen to me. Yeah. But it's not going to, so I'll just move on. And so when it did happen, at the encouragement of a bunch of mentors and community members, you know, I applied, and when it happened, it just felt surreal the whole time, but also really exciting. It was an honor.
Oh. But that's great. I mean, it's got to be such a big point of pride for, I mean, right here in the Texas Panhandle like that, getting to be represented on that level is such a big deal. So a big congratulations to you and your choir for sure, because I mean, it's a well-deserved honor.
Thank you.
Big time. We have a little bit of video. Can we take some of this video, and I want people to see out of San Antonio. Look at those good-looking kids. Look, I mean, this is, y'all were rehearsing?
Yeah, that is at the actual convention.
Oh, how fun. Bonham! And this was your advanced men's choir?
Yes.
Okay, I don't think that I realized that. How many guys in that choir, and what is advanced men's choir?
So there are 49 boys. It's auditioned only, 7th and 8th grade, and we also have a non-varsity. So we have varsity, which is advanced, and then a non-varsity as well. So this was the varsity mix, or sorry, varsity men's 7th and 8th grade boys choir. Oh,
they're so good looking. Look, I love the blue. We have a little bit. Do you care if we listen?
I would love
for
that.
just a little bit? Okay,
yes.
Let's take a listen. What a great advanced men's choir from Bonham. Take a look. Oh my goodness, that was a performance before y'all went.
Yes.
They sound fabulous.
Thank you so much.
How in the world are you getting these middle school boys to get right at it? I mean, they sound so good. That I really feel like that's a tough job some days.
It's the best job. It gets a little crazy because they're middle school boys, but we have a lot of fun. There's a lot of personality in that choir, but more than anything, there's so much talent. And the skill level of those boys is incredible, and you just figure out how to harness it and encourage them to be leaders and musicians and step outside of their comfort zones, and that's what can happen.
I want to tell you something very interesting. Jimmy Lackey over at Kids Inc. Loves kids, But he had an idea, and he said, you know, what if we did a choir with kids sing? That's something that I know, Jimmy, he's like, Allie, why are you talking about that? But I want to talk a little bit about something like that. If choir is something that brings out so many things in children. I was a choir kid, my sister, my niece, and Cray, he's 6th grade right now over at Days of Allah.
Oh, awesome.
He's in choir. But what is it for kids? It brings out so many things.
I think that more than anything, it's such a unifying vehicle.
Yeah.
Because you can take kids from all different backgrounds, all different skill levels, all different interests, but when you show them that they can sing and be a part of something bigger than themselves, it really has a tremendous impact that goes into the future. Because anyone can sing. Anyone can sing.
I love it. I'm so glad you said that. I'm so glad you said that. Sheldon, you can sing.
Maybe a little bit.
Well, I love it because I think choir just does so many things. How long have you been at Bonham?
This is my 9th year.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, you're. I see these men and women. How many choirs at Bonham?
So we have 7 choirs, and we also have an assistant, Nikita Vickery. She can't be here this morning because she's at Crockett in the mornings. She's the assistant at Crockett, and then she comes to Bonham in the afternoon. So she teaches 2 of the choirs, and then I teach the other 5.
Alrighty. Great team.
Yes, wonderful team. Couldn't have done it without her.
Well, listen, we're proud of y'all. It says so much, Mrs. Manfredi, that y'all went to perform there. So keep going, and so proud. And really, whenever you have a choir concert, we want to see. Maybe is there one coming up? Maybe Tuscaloosa? No, maybe I have the wrong cluster. But maybe there's some that the public can come see.
Well, what we are gearing up for next is UIL evaluation, and that's where we sing for judges, and we have to sight read as well, and things like that. So that's kind of the next thing, because with music, there's always the next thing. So.
Alrighty. Listen, you're doing a great job.
Thank you.
I hope you know.
Thank you
really
very much.
Says a lot. Yeah, congratulations, and hello to Bonham, doing a fabulous job. Well, we're gonna